My name is James Carone, and I am the Director of U.S. Meteorological Operations for Atmospheric G2. I entered the energy trading sector with Citigroup back in 2006 after serving some time as a meteorology officer in the United States Air Force. I spent a few years at Citigroup providing weather support for power, natural gas, and oil trading in Citigroup's Energy Commodities Trading Department. I then was given the unique opportunity to build Macquarie Bank's energy weather desk from the ground up. And I spent about 14 years as Macquarie's chief global meteorologist. I've been now working about a year and a half with my current company, which is Atmospheric G2. So energy commodities are primarily interested in temperatures and specifically temperature extremes, whether it's extreme cold in the wintertime or extreme heat in the summertime. Ultimately, what they want to know is the supply and demand scale and how that changes based on the extremity of weather. I will provide the weather forecast to the energy traders, the natural gas, the power, and the oil traders, and they will then set up their positions. Assuming the weather forecast verifies and it is extreme cold, then the price of that commodity, the demand for that commodity will increase rapidly and the price will increase along with it. Then the energy traders will make a profit as they go ahead and sell that particular energy commodity that they bought at a very low price, and they sell it at a higher price to the end user, which, in some cases might be a local utility. And I am explaining the impacts of the weather to these various clients. And it's a really fun, rewarding opportunity that I have here. Not only am I working with forecast weather data from various long-range global weather models like the ECMWF and GFS model to get a big picture idea of both the hemispheric and synoptic scale patterns, but I'm also using weather models like the Global High Resolution Atmospheric Forecasting System, otherwise known as the graph weather model, to get a more precise and granular view of weather and how it's impacting energy demand at a more local level. We take in our all of our weather parameter data that we build all in-house, and we apply that to a power load model, which then gives the end user an output of what the power generation is going to look like for these different power sector ISOs. What surprised me most about the energy sector is the amount of high pressure and stress that is put on my weather forecast. Not just millions, but sometimes tens of millions of dollars are riding on my weather forecast at a financial firm. But I think my experience in the military helped me to cope with that high pressure environment on the trade floor. I had some amazing mentors in the Air Force during my military career, and then in the civilian sector in the banking industry that helped me build my rapport, my reputation, my professional identity as I progressed through my career. The renewable energy portion of our sector is growing by leaps and bounds. It's growing exponentially, especially here in Texas, West and North Texas with solar and wind farms. It's actually helping dramatically with our high power load consumption here in ERCOT. And it helps to offset some of that high demand during extreme cold events in the winter, extreme heat events in the summer. So I would say the future of the energy sector is renewable energy.